It was a massive day for the NBL and Australian sport. We have the first ever active gay male player in the NBL, Isaac Humphries. And for more on this story, I'm joined now by NBL Commissioner Jeremy Loeliger. Jeremy, thanks so much for your time on Fox Sports News. Isaac Humphries bared his soul today to the basketball world. Do we know how he's going and how he's feeling?
Look, I'm sure he's feeling very relieved after having got that off his chest, and certainly that's how I felt when I saw that video. I was just happy for him that he's been able to, I guess, relieve himself of that burden that he's carried from all reports for such a long time, and was so pleased to hear that he's using words like, I have a renewed purpose in life and that I want to set an example that people could be who they want to be, and how refreshing and positive that is. It's just a fantastic day for him and for the sport.
Jeremy, this is a massive day for the NBL and for Isaac himself. How carefully was this planned?
Look, I'll be perfectly honest. The league, we found out about it yesterday afternoon. It wasn't planned by us at all. This has been, as I understand it, though, meticulously planned by Isaac, who, as I said, has laboured with this for quite some time. But my understanding is he knew that he wanted to approach his teammates. He felt he was in an environment where he was safe and comfortable in doing so, and he wanted them to let them know about this so that he could start to be a role model and a leader for a whole new generation of people out there who want to do the same thing and be who they truly are. So it wasn't planned by the NBL.
We've seen people react from right around the world, basketball people and I guess just the broader community in general. How have you felt about the response this has had?
So far, it's been wonderfully positive and supportive, and that's exactly what I would expect from NBL fans and the public more generally, mainly because Isaac is a wonderful individual. I remember when he first signed with the Sydney Kings, I think it was in 2017 when he was coming from university, and I said at the time, keep an eye on young Isaac Humphries because he's going to do amazing things in this competition. And he's certainly gone on to do exactly that in more ways than one now, not just in our competition. Of course, he's been in the G League, he's been in the NBA, he's played professionally in Serbia, he's been a star here in the NBL, and he's going to continue to be all of those things with, I think, a whole new sense of admiration from the public. What does it mean to the NBL to have such a significant moment with a male player willing to reveal his sexuality when we don't see this in elite sport too often? You don't see it often enough, and I'm confident that there are many other gay players of many different sports out there who haven't felt that they have the opportunity or the environment in which they can make this kind of announcement. So I'm thrilled that Isaac has found it within himself and found it within Melbourne United, a group of people that he feels comfortable around to make this kind of announcement. And I hope that it encourages others to do the same. I really think that he's done the challenging part in being the first in our league anyway, but I don't know of many openly gay male basketballers at a professional level around the world at all. So hopefully he's done the hard work for many others to benefit from in future. Yeah, I believe Jason Collins was the first in the NBA when he was playing for the Brooklyn Nets, but we haven't seen too many other than that. So we've talked about so many positive responses. Have Melbourne United and Isaac and the NBL prepared themselves for potentially, that small minority who aren't so positive about this? I believe Isaac said earlier today, in fact, in another part of the video that you showed a segment of earlier, he said that if there are barbs to be taken from this, then he wants to take them on behalf of all of those other kids who are going to hopefully follow in his footsteps. Look, I certainly haven't seen any significant amount of content out of Australia anyway that has been negative in any sense. It's been incredibly supportive and positive so far. I hope that certainly continues to be the case. I'm sure he'll get quite the ovation on Thursday night when he takes to the court at John Cain Arena against his old team, the Adelaide 36ers, and certainly I'll be there applauding him. Yeah, we don't have to wait too long to see Isaac in action. It's going to be a cracking game at John Cain Arena. So the NBL back in action, starting with a doubleheader tomorrow night. Jeremy, pretty much anyone can beat anyone right now. How much are you enjoying the season? It's a fantastic season so far. As you say, anyone can beat anyone on any given day. And how great is it seeing the New Zealand Breakers and the Cairns Taipans right up there near the top of the table, particularly the New Zealand Breakers after having 2 seasons away from home,
If anyone's fans deserve a home team performing at the top of their game, it's the Breakers fans over there in Auckland. So I'm thoroughly impressed and pleased for them. And the Cairns Taipans, I don't think many people would have had them in their top 4 this season going into the season. I can tell you they've changed a lot of people's minds very early, and they're not just playing great basketball, they're playing really entertaining basketball. So keep an eye out for those two. But the big dogs, Melbourne, Perth, probably not performing up to the standards that they would expect from themselves. And I think you'll see them make a red-hot go of it during this middle part of the season.
Looking forward to what's going to be a great summer of NBL. And Jeremy, a big day for you, the league, and for Isaac Humphries. We appreciate your time on Fox Sports News.
Thanks very much, Drew.